So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the first contest of the afternoon. And now, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing black and white shorts. He weighed in at 12 stone, 11 pounds. From Manchester, Curtis Gargano. And now, boxing out of the red corner, wearing purple shorts. He weighed in at 12 stone, 8 pounds. From Newcastle, James Barnes. The referee is Graham Williams, timekeeper, the legendary Mr. Stuart Lithgow. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Marvin Gaye. Get it on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St James's Park. It's Phil Lindsay here, along with Tom Dallas from Fighting Chance, providing PEEP Magazine's coverage of the showdown at St James's. We're kicking off with James Barnes in the blue shorts from Newcastle against Curtis Gargano in the black shorts from Middleton in Lancashire.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Phil.
Great to have you on board here, Tom.
Yeah, he's looking in good shape, James, isn't he? I mean,
it's a remarkable story, this one. Barnes won his first bout. He's had 6 bouts now, and he started as heavyweight.
Yeah.
So he won the first fight, and since then he's been losing weight, coming down, but he's lost 5 in a row. But he's now fighting at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
And there's even talk about him going down to middleweight.
Yeah, I think he can move down further, but I mean, he's looking in great shape now, isn't he? But Gargano's very tough, isn't he?
He's tough as teak, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I say, this is the thing with James Barnes. He's an unknown quantity now, because obviously when he had all the signs of a heavyweight, he didn't have the movement, and that's one of the key things he's been working on in Jobs' gym. Is boxing at the different angles, using his footwork a lot more, and
can already see there's a lot more speed there.
A lot more thought as well. But just similar to James being faster, being sharper, his opponents are going to be faster and obviously hitting him a lot quicker. Maybe not as hard, but as you know, Tom, boxing, it's the shots you don't see that have the biggest impact.
He'll do well to get Curtis out of here. I mean, I think his last 9 fights, no one's managed to.
Yeah. It's a good bit of matchmaking, this, because obviously James fighting down at this weight for the first time. You don't want too big a challenge.
Of course, it's just a case of getting him back busy again, isn't it? Getting him in the ring, see the new transformed James, and see how he performs.
But Gargano, he will be competitive in there.
He's come to fight here, isn't he? He looks confident.
Obviously, Gargano's a lot stockier.
Yeah.
And you'd think that as the rounds go on, it's only a 4-rounder, but you think that Barnes will be maybe lasting better towards the 3rd and 4th round. If it goes that far, you never know.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't see him getting him out of there tonight. He's a tough guy, as Curtis.
Yeah, well, like I say, I mean, Johnson McClump has he's a sort of middleweight now. He was fighting heavy at the time, but he couldn't really put a dent in Gargano.
Exactly.
And Johnson can punch as well.
Yeah.
Good competitive first round, this one,
Definitely,
though.
Yep. Certainly not one-sided.
Good head movement from Barnes as well there. Took a few shots back, but you'd probably say he'd edge that first one on work rate.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Good competitive play. Neglect.
Yeah, I think this is all about just getting off that ring rust for James, isn't it?
Round 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is boxing in straight lines a bit here, isn't he? It would be good to see him use some angles. Big shot there from Curtis.
But what you've got Gargano moving around in the circles.
Yeah.
And it's almost, that's kind of tricking James into standing still, he's thinking, well, he's moving around, I don't need to, but obviously you're the static target, so when he decides to let it go like he's doing there now.
Yeah. Gum shield's just come out there.
I thought it would have been Barnes' gum shield coming out there. He was one taking the shots, but he's looking cool under pressure here, Barnes. He's taking some decent shots back. That's what he needs to be doing more. Again, he's staying in the pocket too long. Especially if you're not expected to get the man out of there, so he's getting tough now.
Yeah.
But
he's definitely come for the win here, isn't he, Curtis?
Like Ricky Hatton used to say, it's not a tickling contest, is it?
Definitely not.
Good response from Barnes there. And again,
good shots.
See, he's putting a lot into these shots, Gargano, and I say with sometimes you can't judge a book by the cover. That's a great right hand.
He's landed some big shots in this round.
And again, a lot of that is because Barnes, it's when he's standing still, when he's moving after he's landed the shots.
Just needs to keep it long here for a bit, James. Calm things down a bit.
He's certainly taking the shots well, James, though.
Yeah.
It's a good job. But he is landing some solid shots of his own there as well, and I think because Gargano's, this would effectively be his first win. I think he's had one draw against Mitch Mitchell on his record there. Who again is another solid journeyman, you know.
Definitely, yeah.
But I think Gargano generally, when he gets in these fights, sometimes he looks to survive a bit more and doesn't throw as many shots.
Yeah, he's certainly come out differently for this one. I wasn't expecting him to come for the win like he has, to be honest. But he's really up for it today.
That one,
really exciting round.
That was a long 3 minutes, wasn't it? Great action, though.
Yeah. See,
but you can see how much it means to both men. You got Gargano.
Yeah. I mean, because he'll be desperate to get his first win of his career, won't he? So
exactly. I mean, he's been out on the roads. If you look back on his on his record, you'll see where he maybe lost by a point or two when he's away.
Yeah.
So there's some of these fights that he's lost narrowly on the road. He might have actually been,
and he's just
technically winning those fights, maybe shading them.
He would have come up against some very talented prospects in those fights as well. Many different styles. So he's experienced, isn't he? Was he 20-odd fight veteran?
I think I've seen it about 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
That body shot at the end.
Round 3.
Just can't wait to see Anthony back in the ring now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope so. That's a great body shot. I tell you, if James wasn't in tip-top condition for this, I don't think he'd still be in there now. The shots he took in that second round.
I agree with you.
But he's come back. He came back well, and he still looks in good nick there now.
He does look very, very well at the weight, doesn't he? It's a very impressive transformation.
When he first came down from heavyweight, I'd seen him at the press conference at the Stadium LA last year, and I didn't recognise him.
Yeah.
It was such a transformation, you know.
Looking very chiselled in the face as well, isn't he? He's experienced, Curtis Gargano, isn't he? He knows what he's doing in there.
Well, like you said before, he's fought all the different styles, and there'll be some fights he'll go in there, and if the home fighter, the favourite, the prospect does a number in the first round, then he'll probably go into survival mode. Whereas the first round here was competitive, and that's a kind of not just Curtis Gargano. Any of the guys, the journeymen, when after that first round, they feel they got a chance. You just see a transformation. The ambition comes out of them.
He used to keep that left hand up because that right hand's been looping over the top.
Yeah. But again, he's moving.
There we go again.
The jab. You can tell Gargano's definitely tired. He's not
Yeah.
throwing as many shots, and he's trying to load up when he is actually throwing leather there. But he still looks loose and relaxed. Again, that comes down to the experience, you know. He's determined to get him with a big right hand, James, isn't he?
Been keeping his hands quite low, Curtis Gargano, isn't he? Trying to tempt James in.
Yeah.
Looking for that counter, right? Oh, there we go again.
Yeah, it's the counter every time.
He's landing that right, looping. That. Oh, referee needs to.
Wait for the referee to stop the action.
Gum shield's out, ref. Come on.
Referee Graham Williams getting a little bit of advice from the side there. Just to be clear, obviously, with the referee is supposed to wait for a break in the action before he does, but there was a little bit of a break in the action there when
there was definitely a break in the action there.
What's this fourth round going to be like? It's just going to be bombs, windmills.
I hope it's more of this because it's been quite entertaining so far.
It has. It's certainly not the tidiest of fights, but maximum commitment from both men.
Yeah. Good action once again.
Good. Gargano's happy with himself at the end of that one. How did you score that round there?
I originally had it to James, but after that little
flurry at the end,
he was landing some eye-catching right hands, wasn't he? So it really is a tight one. This.
Seconds out, fourth and final round.
Again, you'd say all the rounds are fairly close.
Definitely.
Well, here we go, final round. Once again, James Barnes in the blue shorts.
That's better.
And it's a good assault.
He should still be aware of that right hand again, though. There it is.
Well, it's what we expected, and we're getting it.
That jab working first with the jab.
Looking for combinations from Barnes here. They don't want him to throw single shots because obviously he can get countered a lot easier there. He's getting good instructions from the corner there. But again, he has to watch for those counters coming back. He's got to move. But again, this is professional boxing, Tom. You know, it's not every guy who laces up the gloves has the ambitions to be a world champion. It's
exactly. It's just a case of fulfilling your potential, whether that's a area title or just a professional win. Like for Curtis Gargano now, to get his first professional win would be a huge achievement for him.
And I think obviously from a local point of view, with James, first fight at the weight, he's going to be in some good action fights.
Definitely.
So,
especially in the light heavyweight division, there are some local fights out there for him. You've got Steve Cooper, Kyle Redfern, our lad. That would be a good fight.
Obviously, Steve Cooper's fighting Danny Wall in a couple of weeks' time up in Ashton, isn't he?
Yeah, cannot wait for that. That's a genuine 50-50.
Yeah.
2 50-50s on that night. Also, Tom Whitfield and Dan Cope fighting for the area title. So. It's been another messy round, isn't it?
It is, but again, it was expected. You could see both men were tiring in the third round, but there's still no end of commitment coming from them.
Gargano's throwing these punches from all kinds of angles, isn't he, with those low hands?
Again, they can be tricky to defend against as well, but again, that's why you need the side-to-side movement. You can see Barnes, his head movement hasn't been as much since as the fight goes on.
Yeah.
I keep going into silence every now and again, yeah, because I'm just watching it and enjoying it.
Good first fight, that. Great fight to kick off the night. Really enjoyed it.
So ladies and gentlemen, referee
This
40-37 for your winner from Newcastle, James. I'm going to put Curtis on top.